There it is. Hello, my name is Michael Caine. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Joystiq Streams pre-show. My name is Anthony John Agnello, Joystiq Community Manager, and we are going to be playing The Vanishing of Ethan Carter today. OBS is being a little bit of a tricksy Wii program at the moment, so if we get any hiccups, forgive me. But I think we should be underway. This is the very first time I have got this game running on my PC, and I will be damned if it is not gorgeous. Look at this thing. Man, I would never have guessed that this was the same crew that made Bulletstorm. Just wild.
Hello.
Hello, Richard. We're actually live.
We are.
We should be. People are on the Twitch right now, looking at this lovely menu screen. Which, dude, you were not kidding. This is a good-looking game.
I know. Someone told me the other day that it's actually Unreal Engine 3, which seems impossible to me.
That seems insane. That seems insane. First of all, nothing looks like it's covered with juice. I want that, like, when somebody writes like a history book about early 21st century gaming, they're like, the 21st century of video games began with everything looking juicy. All the time. It was super juicy. Thank you
Yeah,
to the
according to Wikipedia, it runs on Unreal Engine 3.
question for the chat. Can you guys hear me and Richard both? Richard is a little quiet. Um, Unfortunately, there is literally nothing I can do about that except for
I can
turn down.
move the mic a little closer to my face, see if that helps.
Alright, and I'll tone down. I'll
Oh,
bring.
your OBS window is a little too large.
Oh!
I'm not
Oh!
I'm not seeing the menu on the screen. It's like off
Alright.
the edge.
Yeah, hold on one second. I know what I can do to address that. Uh. Whoosh,
While
whoosh,
Anthony's
whoosh.
while Anthony's doing that, is anyone out there playing the new Dark Souls 2 DLC? Because if you are, I know that. Hold on. There's this lady that you can give these special souls to, but I can't. She won't let me give them to her, and I don't
She
know why.
ain't interested in my special souls.
It's like she's just not. She's not having it. That's what I'm saying.
Look, Richard, when a lady's not interested in your souls, you know, you just gotta walk away, man. If you love an old lady who collects souls, you gotta let her be free. You gotta let her go. This is this is the hot pre-show action that everybody
Oh,
that
there we go.
everybody
Yeah,
everybody comes in for. Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
it
right
looks
size now.
it looks better. Uh, that was purely because I had it. When I got the game running, I had it running with all the P's,
Oh yeah.
and everybody, like, just so you know, OBS doesn't always like it when you run with all the P's, unless you're playing on fat pipes. All right, Can you can you explain something to me, Richard? Are fat pipes like a thing? Is that
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
term
them
that
big
people
fat,
say?
them big fat pipes, the internet pipes. Yeah,
So is it a technical term? Is what I'm asking, or do people
I,
just say fat pipes because it's a thing to say?
I don't know the answer to that. I know that we've been saying it here at Joystiq for a long time. So
Fat pipes is one of the funniest phrases I've heard in the past 10 years,
yeah,
hands
no.
down.
Stephen Wong, our erstwhile video and database manager, or our former, I guess, he was famous for having them fat pipes because he was in charge of uploading all those videos, which obviously take up a lot of bandwidth. So,
Mm.
and he could get them up quick. Although Danny does a pretty good job himself, I gotta say.
Danny Cowan is a speedy hand with uploading videos, my friend. That is it is an impressive skill of his.
So no one has an answer for me on this Dark Souls thing, huh?
Doesn't seem like it, man.
I'm reviewing it, so I feel bad. I don't want to like look it up on Wikipedia, like how to do it, because I feel like that's outside influence. But I also at this not Wikipedia, but like the Dark Souls wiki. But at the same time, I feel like looking stuff up on the Dark Souls wiki is like part
I
of the
I
Dark
do
Souls
no.
experience.
I think that is absolutely part of the experience. I wish I could remember his name, but there was a guy who started a Demon Souls wiki like within a week of that game coming out in Hong Kong, like way before it was even announced that Atlas was going to be localizing it here. And
Uh-huh.
his work was essential for decoding whatever the hell was going on in Demon
Oh, there's so
Souls.
much too. Like it's Demon Souls actually is more complex than Dark Souls in a lot of ways because they have like the world alignment or whatever. So like the world itself can be dark or light and all this
Right,
other
right.
stuff. And like sometimes pathways will show up in one world that don't show up in the other version of the world. I mean, it's insane.
Hey Richard, before we get going,
Uh huh.
I want to do a thing really quickly. So
Alrighty.
just bear with me. Just everybody in the chat, take a look at the screen,
Alrighty.
and now just here we go. Here we go. Hold on one second. Just gonna make it happen. Is that coming through?
I can hear that. Yeah.
I hope it's coming through the chat.
It might be a little too loud. See, I guessed it was Twin Peaks, but I didn't actually know because I've never seen Twin Peaks.
Are you gonna wait for the payoff? Wait, wait. Extra creepy.
So,
Is anyone else doing this on Twitch right now? Is
my
any...
brother, my brother, and my niece's mom are they love Twin Peaks. Like, just love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Man, you
Can't
know
get
what?
enough of it.
Honestly, I think you would really like that show. I think you would really dig it.
I
Like,
always, I,
It's on Netflix, and you can just sort of like hop right in.
I always thought maybe I would like that show too. But I always kind of didn't want to get into it because I knew it was like a failed thing. Like they made like 2 seasons and then it was done.
See, like the thing is that it's failed and it's not because the ending is very ambiguous, frustratingly ambiguous, but at the same time, it's awesome. And like I readily admit that there is like a good half of the second season that is unwatchably bad. But all of season one is amazing, and the beginning of season two is amazing, and the end of season two is amazing. And so
Yeah, you
it's
mentioned that the other day that we were talking about this in the chat,
yeah,
in Joystiq's chat. That's kind of how you felt about it.
it's well that's kind of a common conception of how that game is. Man, I love how sparse the title screen of this game is. I love that there's just nothing. Like there's an
Mm-hmm.
option to start the game, and that is it.
Have Have you touched this game at all yet?
No, literally, this is the first time it is running on my machine.
Okay.
So that's why we're just kind of hanging out, like shooting the shoot here in the pre-show, because I kind of want this to just be totally fresh right when we start at 4. Uh,
Poppin'
I
fresh.
want it popping fresh. I'm popping and locking in my own home right now, just to get psyched about that.
I
How is that Dark Souls DLC, by the way? You've played
actually the
all of them now, right?
right. I played the first two, and I'm just about finished with the third DLC. Except it pulled a curveball on me that I was not expecting. Uh, Hold on, I'm actually playing it right now. Um, and I'm have to kill these stupid wizards in Brightstone Cove. You Dark Souls players, you know what I'm talking about. These guys are schmucks. I hate them. The nice thing about Dark Souls 2 is that eventually, because you know the way the game works is like you go to an area, you kill all the monsters, and every time you rest at a campfire, which heals you and restores all your stuff, all the monsters come back. They get like refreshed. And in Dark Souls 2, if you go through an area enough times, killing the monsters over and over and over again, refreshing them over and over and over again, eventually they stop coming back.
Hmm.
And there's all these places that you have to go pretty frequently, like the places where like the special blacksmiths live, and they can give you special items and stuff like that. And so you visit them a lot. So every time I come back to Brightstone Cove, where this one particular blacksmith is, I have to kill these stupid wizards, and I haven't killed them often enough yet, so that they finally stop coming back. But the DLC is really good. I've really been enjoying it, and the third one is cool because it takes place in kind of a frozen environment, which they don't really have in the rest of Dark Souls 2.
That is cool. I like that.
And the neat thing is the second boss that you fight, who's like the big boss. Uh, he has these portals all around him that keep spawning soldiers at you. But if you play through like the entire area, if you go through the whole sort of kingdom section, you can find these allied knights that will fight alongside you in the last boss fight.
Hmm.
So it's like
Cool.
the game rewards you for exploring every single corner of this last piece of DLC by giving you and the knights eventually they'll like seal off these portals. They'll like freeze them with ice, and it's really cool.
Richard, have you? I'm getting to that point in the fall where my brain is starting to break from the number of different things that I've been playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been talking to a couple of people that are like, yeah, man, like I'm just like sinking my teeth into Destiny, or like, yeah, I'm just like figuring out who's like my main going to be like in Smash Brothers. Uh, and I like it's like the past 3 or 4, the past month really has been like play something non-freaking stop for about 20 hours over 3 days.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
then immediately start on the next thing, and they're starting to bleed together in my head. So over the past like 4 days, I've been playing a lot of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, but I'm
Uh-huh.
still going through the post-traumatic stress syndrome of Alien. So I'll be playing Ultimax, and I'll be like, I don't want to pull off this combo yet. I'm not. It's gonna be too loud. It's gonna hear me. It's gonna come in here, and it's gonna ruin my school uniform.
I have yet to dig into Alien. I really want to. I have kind of I've got a conundrum because I want uh, I want to play it with my wife because she really likes scary games, and the nice thing about horror games, at least the ones that are done well, is they're actually fun to watch. They're about as
Yeah,
fun to watch as they are to play.
they are.
And
The only problem with that though is with Alien, it's very slow at the beginning.
yeah, yeah, that's what I've heard. And the other thing too is my other conundrum is like, so I want to play with her, but I also uh, want to try the Oculus support. But
Mm.
as you said, the game doesn't really get going until after the first couple hours.
Yeah, it
Because,
takes a while.
mm,
And like I
oh,
mean like it takes a while for the alien to even show up. And
uh-huh,
then it takes a good while after the alien shows up to really get to the stuff that's exciting to watch. I mean, a lot of people complain about the slowness of the beginning. I think the slowness of the beginning is actually great. It's used to great effect.
Uh-huh.
But it's not what you would call thrilling entertainment, like looking at a completely static mountain scene while
Right.
two men in their mid 30s talk about another game.
Like like I don't want to have to like because I have it on PS4, but we also have it on Joystiq's Steam account, and so I can try the Oculus stuff, but I don't want to play through like that first 4 hours twice.
Yeah, no, and nor should you. Like it's not worth it. Have you figured? Did you already get the Oculus stuff running?
Uh, Everything I saw, I saw the Reddit post where they sort of laid it out. It's basically just diving into an XML file
Hmm.
uh, in the game, and you're just changing like two lines of code. It's something like you're turning stereo mode from off to on. That's pretty much what you're doing.
that's that's crazy. I'll tell you, man. I'm thrilled that Oculus capability is in there.
Yeah, me too.
But I cannot picture wearing like I played Alien pretty much start to finish over 17 hours with a headset on, and
Oh yeah,
even that started to by the end be like I don't want a thing on my head anymore.
right. Yeah. I get that way after just doing like streaming for an hour or so.
Totally, totally.
Um, but yeah, apparently I'm really glad that it's still in there. It's baked into it, I guess. And I had wondered if uh, Sega would actually, or wait, who'd actually develop the game? Creative Assembly, right?
Mm.
If they would actually just enable it, like, or release it as DLC or something. But they keep saying that it was just a conceptual thing they did for the E3 demo. But it looks like it actually is in the engine because it's just right there in the retail game. So
Wow. I wonder if like I mean like the thing is I do wonder if Creative Assembly and Sega are like, oh man, we were gonna announce that when there was, some kind of commercial release date for Oculus, but like at the same time, like, dude, if you leave anything in the code of a retail game at this point,
right,
somebody is going to
like
find that within 24 hours.
have you
Like,
learned nothing from Hot Coffee?
have you
Nothing.
have you learned nothing? Man, not too long ago, I was doing just a little bit of research and went back and reread some of the quotes from politicians in the 3 days between when Hot Coffee broke and
Oh
when
yeah.
Rockstar finally admitted that, yeah, they did make that, no hackers had made that, like, that was in the game. And some of the quotes are amazing. And actually, usually it's Joe Lieberman who busts out the real humdingers,
Oh
but
yeah.
but this time it was Hillary Clinton who had the best one when she was still a senator in New York, and she said this is a pure example of how entertainment is the most destructive force in our children's lives. Which is just,
Didn't
it's just insane.
didn't Hillary at some point get on board with like music lyrics being a problem too? I know
Oh yeah,
Tipper
yep,
Tipper Gore is the one who's like known for it, but
yeah. Well, Tipper Gore, and Joe Lieberman like were spearheaders in the early '90s for that whole thing, like getting that
right,
parental
yeah,
advisory sticker on CDs and
right.
fighting the scourge of rap and violent video games. And Hillary, like it it sort of coincided with the beginning of the first Clinton presidency,
Uh-huh.
and that was during the period when Hillary was really pushing to get her healthcare reform off the ground. And
Oh
so
yeah.
she would
Yeah, she
chime in on it
did like the
sometimes, but yeah, yeah. Art Shelton, thank God nobody's saying that about video games these days. It's so bizarre how the dialogue has changed because politicians like Leland Yee, the former California senator who, had his bill criminalizing the sale of violent video games to minors, that was struck down by the Supreme Court 4 years ago. And now Senator Leland Yee is in prison.
Is he?
because,
I never
oh
knew that
yeah,
happened.
oh yeah, he was arrested for being
He's
part of
like
a gun.
trafficking guns or
He was
something, right?
trafficking guns, real guns, not digital guns. And
Jesus.
like I love that like the loudest, angriest, most destructive voices surrounding gaming at this point are the people that play them, that feel like they're under attack from other sources
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than
that's
rather than politicians. It's bizarre.
holy enchilada.
Yeah,
But like, um, I read a couple of years ago, back in, I want to say it was like the late '80s, when the attack was on music. It was
yeah.
on, music that is. Well, I'm not allowed to quit Dark Souls. Apparently, I'm in the quit game, but nothing's happening. Um, and they actually had like Senate hearings about it, about song lyrics, and it was around the time that Joe Lieberman and Jack Thompson and stuff were coming into the limelight for video game stuff, that somebody online posted uh, Frank Zappa's testimony at this Senate hearing, where he was talking about song lyrics, and then he brought up how before it was music, it was comic books that were destroying children
Yeah.
and destroying their minds and stuff
Yep.
like that, and it was really good and really applicable to the same argument about video games.
Hmm.
And I don't remember where it was posted, but it's a good read if you enjoy kind of the history of that stuff. Like the creation of the ESRB and the way that our medium has changed, like the
My
way that it's not a toy anymore.
I adore, and man, we should do some kind of article on Joystiq about this. But there are some amazing essays that you can find from the late 19th century, or like mid 1880s, written in like the then booming newspaper industry. Which, by the way,
Oh, sure.
newspapers at the end of the 19th century almost entirely editorials, almost all of it opinion.
Really?
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
know it.
yeah. Oh man, I have an amazing book for you called The Sun and the Moon that's all about like the very first penny papers that were made for, people that weren't businessmen at the beginning of the 19th century.
Huh.
Fascinating. Editors, this was common with penny papers. One editor would challenge the other one to a duel, and then they would meet in Central Park and shoot at each other.
Okay,
So
even like an actual duel, not
yeah,
a duel of words.
not a duel of words. This wasn't like calling out somebody on Twitter. They would literally meet with guns and take a shot at one another. But anyway, in the 1880s, there was a boom in novel publishing. Far more people could read. Far more people, like, as they got further and further away from the Civil War, had the spare change and the interest in buying American literature. Like, you have to remember,
Huh.
like, this is during, like, the height of, like, the rise of popularity as, like, writers like, Mark Twain. And there were all of these editorials about how novels were going to be the downfall of youth, that the
Huh.
thing that was corrupting people more than anything else in the world was the moral decrepitude of the novel. Like, nobody wanted anyone to read Madame Bovary because,
No, that I feel like I recall.
like, yeah, it's crazy. I I really do wonder if we go all the way back to like so just a few days ago, there were published findings about these East Asian cave paintings that were just recently found. They're about 30,000 years old, and it's the first time any art that old has been found that wasn't in Western Europe, and it's completely changing like the minds of every single researcher about like how art formed in human society and all this. And I do wonder if there were cavemen in East Asia when somebody was like putting handprints and drawings of boars on the wall, going like, "This is it, man. This is
This
the
is
end of
it.
everything. This is
Kids,
going to ruin the next generation."
kids these days. Oh man. So, all right, real quick, bringing it back to video games before this stream starts.
Yeah, we got 1 minute.
The second part of the Dark Souls DLC is literally just a giant frozen wasteland, and you can't see like 2 feet in front of your face. Like every minute, the wind clears up, and you can actually see. And I have come back to the same abandoned fortress like 3 or 4 times. I've actually managed to go in a circle multiple times.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Joystiq Streams. Here on this wonderful Thursday, October afternoon. My name is Anthony John Agnello. I am Joystiq's community manager, and today I am playing The Vanishing of Ethan Carter by The Astronauts, a studio comprised of former members of People Can Fly, who are the people that made Bulletstorm and Painkiller.
Bulletstorm, and then they made this.
And then they made this. That is the voice of Richard Mitchell, Joystiq's reviews content director, who reviewed The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Hello, Richard.
Hi there. I really, really liked this game, guys. I liked it a lot.
So I'm in for some weirdness. I've never played this game before. I have never even hit start before. So we're gonna play this game together right now. And Richard has told me only that things get pretty strange. And just so everybody knows, we have some copies of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter to give away. These are Steam codes for this gorgeous thing. And Richard is going to be passing those out to you in the chat over the next hour. So I'm gonna fire it up. Here we go. Start new game. There's some dialogue here, right, Richard?
Yeah. Apparently, no one can hear me. Said I'm really, really, really quiet.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is
Man.
your is the
Yeah, everything is jacked up pretty
Ethan
much.
Carter, I
the little
didn't know,
volume bar in OBS?
but he
Yeah.
knew who I was.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you,
If you're having trouble
you call
hearing
on
me,
Paul Prospero.
imagine Richard is
You
a
call
voice
on
on
me.
an angel on Anthony's
If you're a
shoulder.
kid like Ethan, you're right. Plenty do.
I'm a bit quiet.
Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail. But soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about.
Ooh, like what?
There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I
What?
hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find
Oh.
Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
This is man, the Twin Peaks theme should come back now. Cause this is Twin Peaksy as the business.
Yeah, since there's a delay between what I'm seeing and what you're seeing, whenever you decide to get quiet, I'm just gonna shut up. Just instinctively, some people can hear. There's not a ton of dialogue in this game, but what there is you know should hear it.
Something we were talking about. Hey, whoa! What? Sense? Alright, so I just. Wow. Alright. So I literally just stepped off to the side at the beginning and almost fell into a pit of spikes. What the hell?
So you found one of the things that I missed and had to come back and get later. You can keep exploring, and you'll understand.
Okay. The game is telling me to sense, and it just like I get like a weird. It looks like one of the portals from Sliders opens over the trap, and
If you keep looking around, you might find some other things to sense. I will tell you that.
oh, near the trap?
Yeah, near in this sort of general area that you're in.
Wow. All right. Automatically, I read somewhere someone say like, "Oh, it's like Gone Home." At no point in Gone Home do you almost fall into a pit of spikes. I was in school today and I met the strangest girl. Then we almost fell in a pit of spikes.
She's a fur trapper from Canada.
I'll show you a. Whoa! Son of a. Oh. Dunk? Alright, I almost fell in a bear trap. Whatever, game. Shut up, Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Jeez. I'm a hard-boiled detective with a nose for spiked traps. Richard, can I die?
No. I'll spoil the fun there. You
Alright.
can't.
Well, that will change how cautious I am.
There is one part in the game where there is a fail state.
Wow. God, how is this Unreal 3?
I know. Well, I read a little bit about it, and they actually did use photographs as the basis for some of these environments.
If anybody is curious, I am playing this on a pretty beastly PC rig, but it is coming out for PlayStation 4 in the not too distant future.
Yes, it's sometime in 2015 is the plan. And the PlayStation 4 should be able to handle Unreal Engine 3.
One might think. One might
What's
think.
funny though is that like this is a UE3 game, right? And it is probably has challenged my PC more than most any other game I have.
Yeah, I will readily admit when I had this running in 1080 before the fan kicked in,
Mm-hmm.
and that is unusual that the fan kicked in. Only a few things ever make it like hiccup to life, and like this, and freaking Far Cry 3 on Ultra with all of the anti-aliasing jacked up.
Right, and whenever you uh, actually encounter some of the like architecture and stuff like that, uh, like the furniture and the houses and stuff,
Whoa!
amazing too.
Son of a... Alright. Alright, so something... So I keep finding these traps, and there's like... Everybody can see this weird symbol, like, sort of forming as I put them together. Shut up!
Let me see how far along you are. I think. Okay, so what I'm seeing, it looks like you have one or two more pieces to find.
Slowly but surely, as I find these traps, I put together the symbol that Bayonetta wears on her chest. That is not what happens.
Oh yeah, we do have free codes for the game.
We do.
Yeah. Is this a game you'd recommend playing alone in the dark with headsets?
Yes!
Yeah, I will tell you, it is not a horror game, really at all. It has some frightening elements, but it's not like Alien Isolation or Amnesia. It's not going to scare you.
Chat, I'm pretty unsettled, so...
There are some unsettling moments, but I mean, I think it actually says at the beginning, like, this game is a narrative experience that does not hold your hand. Like, that is the... I'm still super quiet, apparently. Is the volume bar in OBS for the...
You know what?
game all the way up?
Let me check that really quickly. Maybe if I just stand here behind this tree, no freaking spike balls will fly out and hit me in the face. Okay. Just stick with me a moment, everybody. Sorry for the
Are
little
you
dead
streaming
window.
this in 60 frames per second?
30.
Okay. Yeah, running at 60 frames per second at 1080p, I mean, spectacular. I mean, this looks pretty good. But like everyone is obsessed with wanting to take a pee out here in these beautiful...
All right, everybody, I'm gonna drop trow. Richard, what's the button to drop?
You actually can crouch.
Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna do my business.
As Buzzfly noted, that there were some moments in Gone Home that were kind of unsettling, and there was one like legitimate attempt at a jump scare in that game.
Oh yeah, in the hallway.
Uh-huh. But uh, this game this game isn't gone home. There are some more what I would call gamey elements to it. Like you are conducting investigations.
There are
But
spike pits.
there are spike pits. That is how much gamier can you get?
Crap. I'm not sure where to find the another one. I found this one. Does it show me the, yeah, okay, it's gonna give me the full. Is this showing me a crime scene?
No, it's not actually.
Oh,
But that's an interesting thought. It is definitely showing you something. It is a window to somewhere else.
this is Twin Peaksy as hell. Honestly, and like some people may scoff at this, but it's honestly a little bit more Twin Peaksy than even Deadly Premonition. Which certainly, Deadly Premonition certainly nails the comedic elements of Twin Peaks, and some of the weird supernatural elements, but at no point does Kyle MacLachlan ever have to shoot a bunch of zombies. I really don't want to leave this area before finding the last little thing, whatever I'm looking for. That completionist impulse. I hope you guys don't mind wandering through the woods.
Hey, am I any louder? Anybody? Hi.
Yeah, you should be. Your volume, literally the OBS volume switch can't go up anymore.
Okay. This game lacks the praise of coffee.
That's
Are we talking about Alan Wake now?
no, that is a Twin Peaks thing, and that is like Alan Wake. Man, I think I'm the lone dissenter on the Joystiq crew. I do not care for Alan Wake.
You monster.
All right, hear my defense of this. Here's why I don't like Alan Wake. The constant narration. The
Oh,
narration,
that's why I like it.
it just kills me. All right,
Well, I mean, why are you playing a Remedy game? If in that case.
well, I'd never played a Remedy game before.
Oh, okay.
So I had never played Max Headroom or whatever that's.
So since having played Alan Wake, have you tried Max Payne?
I have not. I've never played a Max Payne.
Okay.
I've certainly considered it, but like they always just I don't know, the whole like down on his luck cop thing. Ooh, I think I got it.
Oh, you
Ah,
found another one? Awesome.
all right. Somebody who lives near these train tracks is a jerkus. Whoa, whoa.
Yodel, I would love a Max Headroom game.
What?
I think what you mean what you mean to say is I would love a Max Headroom game.
Oh, dear God, this is a bad place. I went to a bad place.
I like that you're actually looking around in a very human way. It's like, huh? What? Like left and right.
This is a bad place. This is. Oh, this is. Oh, oh, oh. I see.
Rave gone wrong.
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
Well observed, detective. Not a nice place at all. Says Cheese Fun. Unless people have full screen, I guess they probably can't read this story.
There is dialogue, at least. What is this bottle? What is happening? Why does everything suck?
You want to take a look at the story? I don't know if you want to read it aloud for everyone or
I,
what. But
I did just find a scrap of a newspaper with, I guess, what looks like the main character from Sin City. One dead in house fire. Fire damaged a historic home in Red Creek Valley Wednesday morning. According to officials from the Bayfield County Fire Department, a family of 6 was asleep while the blaze broke out at the remote house. All right, things suck. And it looks like Gail Carter and her husband Edwin, who are late middle age, are dead.
Oh, and you can hit the Y button, and it'll just do a nice text overlay, which is handy. There's parts of it that you can't actually read.
All right, yeah, so we can read. I'll go back to the sap. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest, but the old man wanted the villagers to believe this, because then they would search the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. One cool fall night someone set fire to the forest, and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. What the hell?
It sounded a little bit like the situation you just found yourself in a moment ago.
Man, nobody.
Bones everywhere.
Oh, this sucks. Everything sucks.
Charred-looking bones. Hmm?
I don't like these woods. I want to go home.
These woods suck. I don't like them. You can keep these woods.
What do you think, Bonesy?
So you've got a story about a fire. You've got a newspaper article also about a fire. One. So we've got a couple of band names. Condescending Grandpa would make a good band name, says Darth Kubert. And adding that one dead man with 1,000 skulls, another good band name.
All right. Well, my initial take on all this, man, is that this place sucks, and I want to go home.
Yeah. We're gonna run a quick 30-second commercial for those of you who have Twitch Turbo. You have nothing to worry about. Bloop. Yeah. So I did not find that thing that you just found.
Oh, so you don't need to find that.
Well, you do eventually.
Oh.
See, I don't want to spoil it though, but
Yeah, don't spoil it.
But I missed that my first time through, so.
Hot dang! Look at this place. Whoa, whoa.
It seemed like a quiet, ordinary place.
And I mean, yeah, it is just absolutely gorgeous. There's
He's
Absolutely quiet.
he's saying some stuff here.
Really
Oh, sorry.
Ethan
Oh, no.
warned me about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here. He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one.
This would be my last one. This is instantly a better detective game than Murdered Soul Suspect. Everything about this is better.
A lot of people have been making that comparison.
Murdered Soul Suspect sucks. I try not to be negative, but
Someone in the comments asked me about, how it compared, and I don't know because I haven't played it, but.
let me tell you how it compares. This is instantly better. God, Murdered Soul Suspect. With its stupid freaking Lucky Jeans model lead character and its stupid ghost logic. Oh.
This is one of those scenes that was based on a photograph. I don't remember who posted it, but they actually showed like the side-by-side of like the actual dilapidated bridge and train track and then like the one that they created for the game. There are a lot more boards missing in the game version, but...
Crank.
This is one of my favorite bits too, is like the way that you can see this text sort of explaining what his thoughts are.
That is very similar to Murdered Soul Suspect. The problem with Murdered Soul Suspect is, like, his thoughts appear in this, and it's like blood, chipped paint, missing boards. And in Murdered Soul Suspect, it would be like blood, missing boards, peaches, a nice day at the beach.
It's like a conspiracy theorist making connections.
I
Yes,
don't.
the as R. Chilton notes, interface for clues is very Sherlock. It certainly is.
All right. I'm clearly not able to do anything in here yet.
Yeah. You'll get there. You'll get there. Hey, should we give a code away?
Yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
let's give a code away. Let's see.
Let's do mysteries. Where does the red fern grow? No, don't ask me that. Uh, yeah, Richard, pop a trivia question into the chat so everybody sees it at the same time.
Okay, let's see. So I'm going to put a question in the chat, and the first person to answer correctly, I will PM you a nice, lovely code for this game. Once I learn how the private message function works.
All you got to do is click on their username, and you will
Aha.
see an option.
Message. Okay. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Two trains traveling in opposite directions. Let's see.
One man walks into a bar. What does he say?
Ouch. Oh gosh, a mystery, huh? Why don't you just do video game trivia?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's see. Another sort of mystery. Here's an easy one. It's current and everything. Alien Isolation just came out. It stars the creatures from the Alien movies. What are those creatures called? Oh wait, no, I have to put it in the chat. Dang it. I knew it. Yeah, I got a better one. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Here we go.
Oh, dunk. Oh, dunk. That is a dude's legs. That is a guy's legs.
There we go.
Hot dang.
Oh, Turbo Mayo gets it. I just dropped it in the chat. Who starred opposite the Predator in Predator 2?
Yeah.
Danny Glover.
Actually, we also would have accepted Gary Busey.
Yes. Yeah. No one stars opposite Gary Busey. He's a force unto himself. Congratulations, Tub O Mayo. You got yourself the first of our 4 codes. I will be sending it to you in a private message right now. Private message from Joystiq, I should say. Congratulations is the subject of this private message.
You know, man, I wouldn't call this horror, but this is stressing me the hell out.
It's certainly gruesome.
Great music. I'm a big believer that silence is usually the best thing in the world in a thriller or a horror game, but this is really effective. I'm gonna go for a swim. Just gonna go for a wee dip. Alright, I cannot go for a wee dip.
What's so great about this game is that it's so gorgeous. Like, you want to go look at everything. Like,
You
want
do.
to see everything there is to see. And they actually use that as a mechanic. Like, you do need to explore the environment. In fact, there's something down here by the shoreline. I'm just going to spoil that for you.
Oh,
So
wait.
if you haven't already. Rogan, there are 4 codes total. We're not dropping any codes in the chat, just for fear that someone out there is using like a Steam bot or something to grab them.
And by a Steam bot, we literally mean a large robot that is powered by Steam.
Powered by Steam, designed purely to coincidentally, it does redeem Steam.
All I can hear is Pimp Bot from Conan in my head. Shut up, white bread, before I cut you.
Like, every time he had an attractive celebrity guest, it was like, I will turn her out.
So there is something on the shore?
Yeah, there should be something around. Well, maybe not right on the shore, but there's definitely something down here. Unless it changes, but I don't think it does.
So I hate to be this video game dork, but the water is so cool.
Uh-huh. No,
Like, the
beautiful.
water is so
Oh,
cool.
yeah, you just walked right past it.
I did? Son of
On
a...
my stream.
I walked right past it.
It's in the gravelly bits.
It's in the gravelly bits. Oh, oh! Oh. Oh, this sucks. Hot
Yeah.
dang, this game is hot!
Need to work on your detective skills, says Buzzfly1515.
Buzzfly, can we remember that my detective response to walking into a field of bones was, well, this place isn't very nice? I love when we do blind streams where, you know, we brought, oh, dang. Oh, dang.
I love that you're finding all the stuff that I found in like a completely different order.
Oh, dang. Not yet. What? Well,
Lethal migraine. After you hold on to that crank for an hour, it takes you to a brand new, never been seen episode of Crank Yankers. Oh, thank you.
after you hold that crank for an hour, it turns you in to Jason Statham.
You're transformed. Something mimic. He finds the legs first, ignores the body, gets the crank, finds the body.
Did I walk by the body before?
I think you just happened to miss it.
Oh, so somebody started a fire here. Wow.
Apparently, Darth Kubert's stream froze, and when it came back, there was the body right there, giving it the appearance that you had murdered someone with that crank.
Well, I actually did murder somebody in real life by making them watch the movie Crank repeatedly. They were like,
I did. Like Jason Statham is one of those people, like Liam Neeson is now, where it just keeps making the same movie over and over and again.
yeah.
They just give it a different name. Although in Liam Neeson's case, it's not even necessarily a different name. They just
No.
keep making Taken.
Yeah, there's Taken on a plane. There's Taken with wolves. There's. Can I crank something in here? Can I crank yank this? Maybe I can crank it up in the front.
Yeah, maybe where it said crank.
Oh yeah. Man, this makes me really happy. I just played Resident Evil Revelations 2 yesterday. And I liked what I saw. Like, it's not great, but it made me... Yeah, I was very excited about it. But like, you know, every now and again, when I think about Resident Evil, I want to do some cranking. You found a crank.
Was something about that in which you did some cranking in 4, right?
Yeah, there's a little cranking in 4.
Okay, because it's the one I'm thinking of is 5 with Chris's gigantic arms. It's like big old cranks in that.
Did you play 6? Because Chris is even like more ridiculously big in that.
No, I did not. I after Ludwig's review, it was just like, I don't think I'm gonna play this.
6 is bad.
Tim C42 asks, "Is this controller compatible?" Yep.
Yeah, I am playing with a. I'm playing with an. I am playing with a Xbox 360 controller as we speak. Wait, what? I don't know if I'm trying to like get the. I'm trying to like get the train right over the dry spot.
It doesn't have to be perfect. I think as long as you can't see the where
Oh,
it says rail car.
so I am supposed to be doing that.
Yes, yeah, that's the job.
All right. Well,
We're gonna take another quick break. Those of you with Twitch Turbo, keep watching.
everybody deal with the fact that I got to crank again. Just doing some cranking. This game is awesome.
Darth Cubert again. Ooh, it's Stand By Me from the train's perspective.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to announce exclusively here on Joystiq that they're remaking Stand By Me. All women. All women.
Yeah, I feel like girls wouldn't just sit there and poke the body with a stick like boys would. Oh, Narnia Shark says you should run a feature cranking in video games.
I love it. I love everything about it. Alright, I'm on it. I'm on the dry spot. I'm gonna turn off the train.
I will let you know that you have some other. Well, if you go back to the body.
Alright, hold on one second.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn off the train. Is this Connect enabled? Do I need to start yelling, woo, woo?
No, it's like PT. You need to start singing.
Right?
Or something.
You gotta do a call. You gotta call.
Let's give away another code.
Yeah.
We've got 3 more. That means I need to come up with a trivia question to drop into the chat. Let's see. We got trains, cranks, gasoline.
I think I might be missing something. Because I just went back to the body and now there's just like a giant eye. Like...
Yeah, but you notice that little portal is a little bigger than it was before.
It is a little bigger. So I'm missing something.
Yeah. Keep looking around. You might even need to go a little further down the road.
God, this game isn't freaking stressing me out.
Okay. Trivia question getting dropped in the chat in just a second. There goes.
Rock.
Which Zelda game prominently features trains?
Link's crossbow training.
Something Mimic. Spirit Tracks. Congratulations. Arch Hilton, very close. Soul Tracks. That's a much better game, I think.
I would love that game.
Soul Tracks. You get like Tingle or isn't there like a salesman with an afro or something in the Zelda game?
Yeah.
I feel like there is. Like he would be a great host for Soul Tracks.
No, did you play Catherine?
I didn't finish it.
Yeah, but like right at the beginning, there's like the fake show that it's supposed to be happening on. The narrator of that is that she has this giant red afro. She should be the host of Soul Train or Soul Tracks. All right, I found that rock. Maybe that rock was the last thing I needed.
All right, something Mimic. I'm sending you your code. Subject: Kerngerberlations.
Do I need to do anything special to save it?
No, it's autosave.
Good.
Link's crossbow training. Nice try, Ben.
No, still just that little portal. Maybe there's something else down here. Maybe I need to find it.
So what have you found? The rock?
I found where the rock was taken.
Ah, okay.
But I don't think I found the rock itself.
Yeah, you need to find the rock.
I need to find A large man with very, very posable eyebrows.
Find Dwayne Johnson.
Where's
Dwayne
Dwayne?
Johnson, and you need to somehow cram him into that indentation.
Dwayne!
I just to help you out, since we are streaming this.
Yeah.
It is on the same side of the tracks as the indentation is found.
Oh, okay.
It's closer back to where the rail car is.
Oh. Thank you. Yeah, because we would be here for a while.
Was the Rock and Taken? I don't know.
Man, that movie is racist.
Taken?
Yeah.
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 You know, that's a weird discussion. It's going to happen within the next year or so. Is Battlefield Hardline when that comes out?
Oof, man, that is going to be a whole conversation.
Because like the idea of like a cops and robbers game where I'm like actually shooting cops like makes me really uncomfortable, and like that happens in GTA sometimes.
It's different.
It's different, and usually it's because you screwed up and you can run away from it if you want.
And also, like, GTA is inherently a comedy. Like,
right. And the Hardline is yeah, I guess you must have walked past it. Hardline is very serious in tone, but then I started thinking about it. It's like, but I've played military shooters all the time where it's like Americans or, you know, alliance versus terrorists or whatever.
yeah.
And for some reason that makes me less uncomfortable.
And that's happened. You've been doing it for like 30 years. Like, think about like going back to like Commando on the NES.
I guess terrorists are kind of like, it's like a spiritual extension of like Nazis.
Right, you automatically think like chaotic evil.
Oh, I can't believe we've been playing this entire time and I've yet to make a Tom Waits Down There by the Train reference.
Down by the boardwalk. Alright, I did not find the rock.
I think it's...
Oh, I found it!
Awesome. Down there by the train. Down there where the train goes slow. If y'all haven't heard the Johnny Cash version of that song, it's very good.
Yeah, Cirrus654, I dropped the Commando reference. Or Wolf of the Battlefield, if you're a purist.
What was it called? Guerrilla Wars? Guerrilla Warriors?
Akari Warriors.
No, there was a Guerrilla Warriors or Guerrilla...
Granilla Warriors!
Wait.
Coming to you, Holiday 2015, a joystick game. Granilla Warriors.
It's just called Guerrilla War, and it was one of my favorite games. Like, it was one of those games that I don't... Oh, it was SNK. I don't even know if it was huge or well received. It was just like a game that my friend had, and because it wasn't mine, that sort of elevated it to some kind of magical status. Like,
Richard, things have gone to plaid here.
ooh,
There's some lights. Where are you guys going? Where are you guys going?
Granola Warriors, says Yodel.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! What? Okay, I see. And then the detective discovered what it was like to be one of the Na'vi. Um, oh no! What?
God, it is so much fun watching someone else play this for the first time.
Wow.
It's
Oh,
Spirit Tracks,
whoa,
says
whoa.
Foden.
Whoa.
Press X to Ethan. Says Tim C42.
Ethan! Ethan!
Ethan! Ethan!
I saw one of the things fly over here, yeah. Wow, dude, this really could just be called Murdered Soul Suspect Non-Crappy Edition. Oh, yeah, no. No, not number one. No. Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome.
Yeah, you're putting things in order now?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Let's
Alright.
see. While he's putting these things in order, what could we do to give away another code?
Okay.
All right. Got some trivia. Gonna drop here in the chat. Since we were talking about Murdered Soul Suspect, I'm just gonna tell you all right now. Put Murdered Soul Suspect into your brain pan, and it will help you with the following trivia.
What is happening here?
What is the name of the studio that developed Murdered Soul Suspect?
This isn't right.
We've got quite a few correct answers, but the first correct answer comes from Rena 479. It is Airtight Games. Which, if you look at Airtight Games' other projects, it's absolutely bizarre that they made this game. Congratulations, Rena 479. Your code is on the way. Subject corn gradations.
Listen to me. We can destroy it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think I got it. I think I got it.
You can't destroy.
Oh, good timing.
You can't destroy time, and that's what he is. He is forever.
Did I get it?
Later, Darth Cubert. Thanks for joining the stream. I found it entertaining. Yes, Narnia Shark, the same studio that made Quantum Conundrum.
Listen to me.
And not to mention that, but Soul Fjord, the Ouya exclusive game, rhythm Viking combat game, all made by the same studio.
No, you're okay.
It will keep... Yeah, it'll show you the ones that you have right.
Yeah.
Listen to me. We can destroy it. I know how.
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time, and that's what he is. He is forever.
Did I? Yeah, I got it. I didn't get it. Dang it! Did I not get it? I didn't get it, I don't think.
Listen to me.
Travis, tell me where
If it does that thing where it fades out, you'll know if you get it.
Dang!
Now, there's a couple things to keep in mind for those of you watching this when you're trying to sort of piece together the order that things are going in. For example, you can
Oh,
see...
Pirate Fox says the first one I'm doing is wrong. Oh, I think I got it. No, that can't be right, because it won't let me change it.
No, you can change it.
I can't change it to number 1 though. Like,
oh no, 1 is right.
One is right.
Something Mimic says, I believe the answer is nachos.
Nacho man.
But
I want to.
there's a couple things that you can pick up just logically. Like, for example, you see in one of the tableaus, the old man is picking up the
Listen
rock.
to me.
And in another one of the tableaus,
Yeah, I
he's
got it.
holding the rock.
I got it.
So, yeah, as Astronaut Down says, if you notice the objects are holding, the order reveals itself.
Yeah,
Down, do you work for the astronauts?
Travis.
I had the idea,
Now.
but it was I had. Yeah.
All of us want.
This is really cool.
Look, old man, you need to go home.
Like, you gotta use
Oh.
a little bit of your deduction noggin.
Yeah. Like, this is actual real detection, like, which is very rare in a game about detective work. That's something like, I mean, I really enjoy Batman Arkham Asylum, but oh, dunk! That guy's legs came right off.
Ethan, run, goddamn! Go! Get out of here!
Now, you can't get it wrong.
Right.
Something, but...
Right, I mean, I can imagine a version of this game where it was like, go back to checkpoint.
Well, the first time I did it, I actually got the order correct, and I wondered if, because it says at the beginning, you know, this is a narrowed experience, it doesn't hold your hand. I wondered briefly, like, does it matter what order I put it in?
Right.
Like, will it just give me a story no matter what I do? Oh, and that's the other thing. Like, you can tell that when he has his legs, that must have happened before the scenes where his legs were cut off.
Oh snap, something's happening on this beach.
It's obvious he's drinking his sap, says the black pigeon.
Grandpa? Stay away!
Ethan, I'm sick too. I can feel the sleeper in my head.
The
Then
what?
Fight it! I have to destroy the room!
Corvus, I'm sorry. Ethan,
Oh no!
I can't let you do that.
No! Wow. Wow.
Whatever had turned Ethan's family against him, the grandfather was trying to resist. Age helps against those things that
Oh, I think
hate.
I think I've got a little bit of a
Not
glitch
because
here.
of wisdom or experience.
Oh, no.
Because the old are tired.
Well, while you try to
Their
sort that
hate
out,
is-
No, you'll see it. You'll see it momentarily. It's not a game breaker, but look at the shadows. Look at the reflection on the
Yeah.
surface of the lake.
yeah, I see it.
That is not supposed to be happening.
We're gonna
I'm
take a quick break
losing my mind.
while Anthony regathers his thoughts. All right, well, you solved your first murder.
Yeah, I did. So, this game's about 5 or 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
So I've played about a sixth of the game.
Something like that. Now,
Oh, what the heck? Where the hell am I?
so for all the people watching this, Anthony has about enough time to get to the one part of the game that just completely sold me on it and was like, I need to continue playing this game.
Oh. I think I know what you're talking about.
I think we can let him find that, and you can see that, because presumably if you're watching this right now, you're interested in the game, and maybe you're just not sold on it yet. But it is a pretty damn big spoiler, but boy, is it cool. So Anthony, what I would tell you is if you want to find that,
Go into the woods?
yeah, explore the woods.
I'm in the
and you
woods.
will hopefully find something that does not belong. And while he's looking for that, we got one more code to give away. I'm gonna come up with some kind of trivia question. Let's see. What other games have come out recently? There's Shadow of Mordor. We've got Bayonetta 2 is coming out pretty soon.
Come back here, you stupid astronaut!
Oh, you found him already! Yay!
Come here!
not going to talk while you're doing this.
You come back here, you dingus.
You can run, by the way.
How?
Click the stick.
I'm doing that. It's not...
Oh, wait, no, left trigger.
Oh, it's left bumper.
Okay. This is about the moment when I was playing this that I was like, oh, I like this. I want to keep playing this game.
Who are you, you jerk? Who are you?
Press X to astronaut.
Where are you? Where are you?
He's always sort of in the general direction that he was running.
I think I lost him. Oh no, there you are. Come here.
If the music doesn't stop, then it's fine.
Whoa! What? Shut up! What the...
Cheese fund. So what does your detective instinct say about this?
What the crap?
OMG, it's suddenly Destiny. MC42.
You have found Dinklage mode. Oh, and then all of a sudden he meets Jodie Foster's dad. What the crap?
Now, astronaut down says take a peek at the top of the pod, too.
Oh.
I don't know if I did that.
What?
So, yeah, oh yeah, make sure... Yeah.
Am I gonna die out here?
Oh, it is an extraterrestrial containment capsule. Huh. This is where Wonka gives you the chocolate factory. It's the black pigeon.
This is where you face off against the Vernicious Canids. Yeah. What? 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 Fangs. The beast had fangs but was heavy and slow, so when it saw the light in the sky it waited, thinking the light would go out like the others before it. When it did not, the beast rose upon its legs and went to the places where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs, and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but could not ignore the light, so it chased deeper into the forest. What?
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories. Always with
if
the
you press
stories.
the text button again, I think you'll see the other
I read
side.
the
I think there's
Fangs
2
one.
pages to this one.
I liked
Oh.
the beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
Holy dang. So Travis sucks, is what we've learned here.
Travis, Ethan's brother, from the sound of it.
Oh, there is 2 sides. Text. Here. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned toward the beast, pointing at it like needles. but the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again. This game is pretty damn cool.
Right? All right. Since the stream's almost over, we have one more code to give away.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, we got some people. Let's do it. Let's see. We got Shadow of Mordor. Let's do a Mordor thing. Okay. Make sure I've got this right.
Richard, how did this review around everywhere?
Give me 1 second, and I will tell you that. Yeah, okay. About to drop our final trivia question into the chat. Bam. How did it do? Let's check ye old Metacritic, shall we?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what people... Because I know you loved it, and I get why immediately.
It is averaging 81 right now. With our review and Eurogamer, GameSpot being some of the highest. And at the lower end of the spectrum, we've got, let's see, The Escapist is the biggest name that I know, which gave it 70 or 7 out of 10. And the people I've seen that seem to dislike it or not like it as much say that, you know, there's not enough to do, there's not enough interactive stuff to do, or that it's just not very gamish, very gamey. There's like not a lot of puzzles to solve.
That's what I have to say to that.
But for those of you watching, I think if this game is the kind of game that'll do it for you, you should know by now. You've seen the detective bits. You've seen 2 of these sort of little vignettes. One with the traps and the old man and the sap, and then this crazy one with the astronaut. And there are other vignettes that are crazier. They're not all as you know, tripping balls as the astronaut one. One of them definitely is that crazy. And for me, it's worth playing the game just for those things alone, because it's, to me, what that says is like, this is a game that is not afraid to exploit the fact that video games can do literally anything at any second. Like, just because you're in a detective game doesn't mean you can't go off into space for no reason.
Yeah. Wow.
Let's see. Citizen Arcane, the first person to come up with the correct answer, which is Guardians of Middle-earth. The console-only MOBA.
Oh, wow, that's right, yeah. God, I forgot that even existed.
Reviewed okay, as I recall.
That was the first MOBA I ever tried. And I sat down at E3 when they were showing it off, and I was like playing with 10 other people. And the guy was like, "You ever played a MOBA before?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'll figure it out." And
Nope.
No, you won't. You most certainly will not.
Dropping someone in front of a MOBA they've never played one before, it's like, you're just like, oh, I kill people, I shoot stuff. I can do that. But no, that's not how it works.
Not how it works. Yeah, you know, Richard, I really don't have anything to add on top of that description you just gave this game. Wow. I'm very taken with this right now. And I really wish that I could keep playing it right now. And just keep doing this because it's really cool. Wow. God.
If you're the kind of person that enjoys playing games to see like what kind of experiences they can show you and that can actually put you into another world, I think this game is pretty incredible for that.
Yeah.
It is brief, but it's excellent.
Yeah, everybody, thank you so much for coming out to today's stream. Glad you guys stuck with us for this hour, and yeah, if you did not win one of the copies of this that we were giving away, now I've only played an hour, but boy, do I recommend it. It's worth paying $15 for that hour. Yeah, we will
It's a,
likely be we will be streaming a whole lot of craziness over the next few weeks. We will definitely be streaming The Evil Within on Tuesday, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to be streaming tomorrow. And not really sure about that timing wise, but if you want to make sure that you catch tomorrow's stream, follow us on Twitter and Facebook and Google Plus. Joystiq with a Q. That's JOYSTIQ at Twitter and Facebook and Google Plus. And go to the website right now, joystiq.com. Yours truly just wrote up a preview of Resident Evil Revelations 2, if you'd like to go check that out. Richard, anything else really hot on the site right now that you think people should go read?
well, first I would say don't forget to follow us here on Twitch as well.
Follow us here on
Um,
Twitch.
Stuff going up on the site. Hoping to put up a review of Chariot pretty soon, the local co-op game that's out on pretty much everything right now. I'm working on a review for the Dark Souls DLC number 3, and let's see, next week on Tuesday we should have a review of The Evil Within. That's going to be a big one, and at some point, God willing, this month we're going to be streaming a lot of spooky games for Halloween. I'm hoping that we'll get a chance to stream Quest for Glory 4: Shadows of Darkness, just one of my favorite adventure games of all time. And
Yeah.
it's got a nice spooky theme to it. So.
Yeah, guys, tweet at us, actually, just at Joystiq, and let us know what horror games you would like us to stream in the week before Halloween. We're going to be doing a whole hell of a lot of that. I'm going to be blind streaming Clock Tower 3, which I have never played before, and I've actually never played a Clock Tower game, somehow. I say that as though it's still relevant. The Clock Tower game hasn't come out in like 15 years. Anyway, we will see you very soon, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Bye bye.